Ding dong fucking bing bong. Hey there, B.
Yahoo!
Have you calmed down from Klonoa yet? Final boss battle. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills! Chills!
But why? Doesn't he have his throne? That game is fucking hard. Yeah, and to be honest, it kind of looked like the timing was kind of off. So there's something weird about it. I think we should go through the truth bullets a bit. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast, been stabbed one single time and had struck in the head by a thick metal pipe and have other wounds. Then we have some he says, why do I need that? Tarp, biolab, or should we just fuck it, let's just jump in and hope for the best.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up!
Oh, yeah, a Shad's thought. I
If
get
you
it.
can figure out
But yeah, why
Mukuro's
not?
killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school,
But not who done it.
you guys win!
Okay.
But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
It could be a big no-no, Shads.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Well, that's actually a good question, Hero. What the fuck? Where did he get that one?
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Oh, yeah.
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to
Oh,
get
yep.
me!
That's the fucking idiot again.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it!
Ass. That's what. When he asks a good question, he just fucks it up. Group photo, places to check headmaster's e-handbook.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too
Oh.
have evidence to present. Evidence
Are
that
you
proves
talking about the
everyone
group
other
photo,
than me
maybe?
has been working together.
Fuck yeah,
What?
it has to be it. It
Wait,
has to be it.
hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Oh, okay. It has to be that one.
You guys have all been working.
I have
Yeah,
evidence,
wait.
so I know I'm right.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves every...
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that?
No, that's wrong.
But are you
It's not
enjoying
just you
Klonoa,
three.
B, or is
I
it
have
just
evidence
really
too.
hard?
What? You two?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah.
It's okay. I get it. Alright, should we go through this? We have Celeste to the left. Then we have Mondo, Makuro, Hiro, Sakura, Toko, some person, and then we have the one in the back that's Toko, Togami, and Kyoko. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leon, Sayaka, Ifumi, Chihiro, and Aoi. And then me then. So we are 16.
Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it.
I'm not sure, Chad, but it kind of looks like Junko behind Toko. But I can't actually see her face, I just see her hair.
But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
And how many are over here? We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16 with Aoi then. Okay. So we should be 16.
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Danko. But when were these pictures taken? I don't understand. And of course, Aoi is eating donuts. Oh, wait, guys, do you see that in the back? Is that Genocide Gel and not Toko? Kind of looks like it on the tongue. Junko? Yeah, maybe. But isn't that the Genocide Gel?
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care! You guys are all in on this together! That's why I'm the only one missing!
But you're in my picture. You're the ones
Exactly.
trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap?
I would never.
A trap? How rude! What?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. Come on. It was the guy from Conception. Well, Toko, the one who got the photos
I got
aren't in it.
In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
Fuck yeah.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
And in this picture we have... Well, it's Toko, not Jill on this one.
In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
I don't know where Paul is. Ask him.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Oh, you have a Tsugami?
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
I can't pause now, so if he's not here, he's gonna miss
Yeah,
it.
I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's sticking me? Well, it kind of looks like everyone was happy and no boarded up windows.
Listen, Can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check
Hey,
something.
Palsy. Horses? Oh my god. Take a picture, take a picture.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it I need to compare each of them one more time? Oh my god, look at Hifumi go! Oh damn! And Sakura, where did she get that fish from? What the hell? Okay. Who's the one to the right? Beside Celeste. Who the fuck is that? Can't actually tell. Is that Toko? Are you sure? Looks kind of weird from this angle, but okay. Yeah, we'll look at this. Yeah, that was outside, wasn't it? And here no boarded up windows. And all happy. Yeah. Look at Sakura in there. Hey there, bad. Yeah, look at her go, you know. There's something strange about all of them, something I can pin down.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
I must have missed that part.
So you think they're fake? No, no, no. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about?
Can
There's
we trust
no
this
way.
bear, really? Can we?
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason, an unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Does this make your argument again? Okay, Hangman's Gambit. Hey, okay, oh, yeah, amnesia. Oh, damn, S. Give me an S. S. Well, we have a lot of time, so...
Now I understand.
Now I can tell you all
Let's say
about
that
it.
somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes as if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Come on. Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
We all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if he I can't even imagine he tying his shoelaces right. It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it beside those pictures. Could it be the notebook we found? Could be the interview DVD.
You're
Maybe?
saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Are you sure about that?
No, that's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Of course we are.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
Yes, all of us.
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie? I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
That you were interviewed by the headmaster.
I didn't imagine you would
Didn't
remember.
you listen?
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
Breathing amnesia, okay?
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Oh, is it Genocide Jill, maybe?
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
So to what, Chads?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
Well, no, because didn't we talk about it yesterday or the day before that? Here. It would seem that while Toko and Dancer Jack share certain fundamental knowledge, their individual memories are separate. No, it's fine. I'm just explaining to you. Oh, it's a ghost!
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
But if Jill remembers some things, why hasn't she told everyone?
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever?
You feel bloated? Have you eaten something
That's
special?
just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
Oh, and Chad, remember Walker.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, There's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then, we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
Yeah, but when?
This is all
And how?
making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains?
Yeah, I think the last one would be more correct.
Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Yeah, didn't we find a notebook that the hero had like taken notes in class, and the Kyoko's pocketbook?
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original motive?
You mean the motive you came up with? To try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret.
Come on, just tell us.
Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
Until we do that... Well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery, so... The one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Make your argument! Yep. Control room, profile, and handbook. Okay.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
Okay.
That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Yeah.
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away. 'Cause masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
No. You know what? I think I got this. I might be wrong,
So who did it? Who killed her?
but we have the
Whoever
control
did
room.
it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
Oh.
But when you... Is the mastermind...
Of course, they have to be.
What makes you so sure?
What?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. The mastermind is
No.
probably 1,000,000 miles.
Fuck yeah.
No, that's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
Could that be the 16th student? Because we haven't seen
There
that
can't
person.
be any doubt.
No,
In
it
which
can't
case,
be.
there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this can again begin with 16 participants. Yeah, 6, so the 16th student could be 69th
So if the
student,
mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
Yeah, exactly.
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Don't worry, hero. I don't think you are.
Well, it's not me!
I blame Makoto!
What? Why me?
That could be.
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed!
Yeah, exactly, Makoto. Just tell us now.
I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The Mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
Says the real mastermind, Kyoko.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
1 second maybe?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh?
Wasn't it the blow to the
I
head?
thought we figured that out.
Exactly.
She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
What, me? Makuro's actual cause of death must have been. It couldn't be the stab, because didn't we figure out that that was the last thing that happened? And if Kyoko says the blow to the head, isn't it? Should it the other wounds, maybe?
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Yeah, I'm most certainly did. B, I did it. Did you snap a picture of the horses? The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty
It was
clear.
the outside.
Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days?
But who killed her then?
If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
Yeah, but who killed her?
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know,
You're wrong.
she denied me before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Shit. Another one. Good for interview. The first profile. Can I open? Yes. I want to look at her profile once more. According to her headmaster's report, Makuru did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope Speaks Academy! Fuck yeah.
Mukuro was the ultimate
Do we have
soldier.
anything else?
She must have been in 100 different battles.
No.
So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
No, that's wrong.
Well,
No,
this,
Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle.
to be honest, this feels more logical than the other ones for now. Because we can see what they're talking about and what's about to happen.
The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir,
But it might get harder as
when
we go.
she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's
It's kind of
refreshing.
refreshing. Oh my god.
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school.
But who inflicted
In
them?
which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
So they are at least a few days old, and we have been here 1-2 weeks maybe? So it could be any one of us, couldn't it?
When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Yes.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Makuro's fatal injury. Yeah, that's some wounds.
But if that's what killed her... then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
It could be, but doesn't Jill only kill dudes or men? And yeah, we didn't see Makuro.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room.
Wasn't hung, but we didn't see the body until recently, so yeah, maybe.
By a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me, I can't think of anyone else. Well, it can't be the mastermind because he's deadly dead. He's a bag of bones. And like Togami said, Makuri was probably dead then, so the mastermind?
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
And Kyoko showed up right after. Why didn't she take a look who was the mastermind then?
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
Oh, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo, comparing that to the masked attacker. Oh! They don't have a tattoo? Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird because he said, I'm gonna sit here on the 16th chair. But he usually sits in his on his throne, doesn't he? It should be obvious. Make your argument. Have to do something with the tattoo, right? The Fenrir tattoo.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask.
Bam.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
Could be this one.
You're wrong.
But it
Even
is
without
too
seeing
early.
their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot?
Oh my
Or
god.
perhaps the left foot?
What the fuck are you
Or
doing?
could it be
The
the
hips.
hips?
Oh my god. What the fuck?
You never saw their face, right?
Okay.
So you can't have
Tattoo
any idea who was under that
Mukuro.
mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
You know what? I
You're
think I'm
wrong.
gonna try the right hand.
Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker.
Oh? And what is it, the right hand?
Ah.
Or the left, maybe the, or perhaps, or could it be
The
the
hip.
hip.
Yeah.
You
And,
never saw their
Mukuro.
face, so you can't have any.
I'm telling you now, it was Mook.
Fuck yeah.
No, that's wrong. Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me.
Yeah, well, this trial is kind of linear, to be honest. The other ones have been like, oh, we're talking about the weather, we're talking about this, we're talking about this, so it have been really confusing.
And there
But,
was
you know,
no
I'm
such
gonna
tattoo.
fail at least once. We all know that.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
And he says me because we're talking about the mastermind, and the mastermind controls Monokuma.
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Fuck you,
Yeah!
Johnny.
We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Yeah, it could be.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
But have we already been through this?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
I am a robot! Before anyone could say anything. Oh yeah, her hands. Kyoko was removing her
Your
thumb.
hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burnt skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. Tjenare
My
DK!
scars
Hur är
should suffice as
läget? Har du haft en bra helg?
Makoto, Did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
Vink
No,
emoji.
not at all. I'm positive.
Jag vinkar för fullt där, DK.
Then this much has been made clear.
Härligt, vad du hittar på då? Ja, det var det... Ja, dunder att ta i, men det är nära på i alla fall. Halva familjen var borta. Laga mat, städa huset, var det på Teleparken. Fint väder så in i helsike, så det var det riktigt bra.
There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful! On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
Fuck you, Kuma.
Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Oh, ja, det låter ju riktigt kanonhelg skulle jag säga. Dricka öl och sen fiska. Fick du någon napp?
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
Men jag har ju tydligen lärt mig av gubben att min gubbfika är patetisk, så jag får nog försöka uppa den lite istället för vatten och lekpark, utan jag får väl ta med mig någon dammsugare eller någonting nästa gång. Det kanske jag gör lite också.
Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are
Thanks, Chad.
totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
We don't?
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
4? Ja, det är ju ganska bra skulle jag säga. Jag antar att du är ändå hyfsat nöjd.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Hur länge var ni ute? 5, 6, kanske 7 timmar?
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right?
Tappat 2,
Did the
men
culprit
då...
stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
Så är det ju ibland med fiske, men det är väl skönt att bara vara ute i friska luften och lugn och ro, tänker jag. 4-5 timmar.
If she was, she
Skapligt ändå.
would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Oh my god, she said it! He has a decomposed brain. But no, we have that freezer.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
Men vad gjorde ni mer igår då? Drack öl, snacka skit, eller gjorde ni något annat också? The pool? No, it has to be the biolab.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Grille började tog en bira, sen blev det en segeröl för poolen i
That's
Ninas
right.
bästa thai.
It's actually set up for
Oh.
use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Gör egen öl. Var den god då? Jag har hört att det ska vara ganska svårt att få till en bra öl.
Then
men
you're
då så.
also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
Så kallad egen tid. Det låter kanon.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Wait, we have proof? Oh yeah, the tarp. The fucking tarp.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the
Oh.
biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something.
Är det en fullspäckad vecka som väntar eller?
I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Come
Holy
on.
cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
That's what she said.
Makoto's
Or he said.
nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
7-16, fy fan.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Men tänk så här, det är ju... det är ju snart semester, vet du. Ja, jag kör 8 till 4. Möjligtvis någon längre dag, tänker jag. Men vi får se.
In fact,
Någon
there's
dag
a whole
hemma
stack
och
of
några
tarps
dagar
just
på
like
jobbet.
it in there.
It says
So
no
when
shit.
the killer moved the body
No
to the
shit,
garden,
dipshit, maybe.
they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it
Oh.
afterwards.
Men det betyder alltså att du kör... Fan, hur gör du då? Du kör 5 dagar ledig. Sen kör du måndag, tisdag, onsdag, eller hur fördelas det sig de där 3 dagarna? Hey Mars, how are you doing?
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But how can someone carry the tarp and the dead body at the same time and hang the post? Exactly, see, exactly. You know my thinking. I like it. How can they do all of that at the fucking same time without opening the door? Don't forget that, see, without opening the door.
But that's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
Ja, men det låter ju
There
ganska
is
skönt
no
då.
evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened.
Och underlätta kanske om det är något speciellt på skola eller förskola eller någonting som man kan ha någon ledig dag här och där, tänker jag.
But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous.
Oh. Is the smoking gun coming
Because
now?
the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't
Okej,
it?
ni planerar schemat. Okej, jag fattar.
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Maros, come on. Even if they answer in Swedish, you don't know well you can. You can't translate it. An inconsistency in the biolab? Could you be talking about...
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Is this a 3-year-old? Come on.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab... I'm trying to read here, Maurus, please. Could you be talking
Hey,
about...
by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What the hell is happening?
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about?
These nuts, maybe.
Your family.
What? Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Makoto's flagpole.
So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Just he wants to fuck with you,
Your
Makoto.
mom, your dad, your little sister.
Why
What
does,
do you think has happened to your family?
Did you guys see Hina? She looks so happy. Oh my god. Okay,
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Look at her. No, we can. Oh, damn.
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
No, I need to calm down. Ah, they died. Exactly. I can't let him get to me. Okej, men Deko, eftersom jag tydligen inte förstår det här med gubbfika eller gubben. Har du något bra tips? Man kan smöra lite för gubben med gubbfika. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. Mandelkubb. Fast inte det så torrt. Jag vet inte. Kanske man gör egna, men... Inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. That one area where the numbers just... What? Okay.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
I can't look right now.
What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Final strike.
I'm not listening!
Present by the light. I don't know. Fuck. I need to read them.
Are you
once
sure
again.
about this? That's impossible!
It can't be the lights, can it?
I'm not listening!
Or maybe the lights on the where the bodies are, maybe.
This should prove it.
Uff. Skit om det tar stopp i kaffet.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is... the lights!
I och för sig det har ju varit en poäng. Slumpmässig svensk mening. Ja. Random Swedish sentence.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
I think this rhythm thing isn't so bad after all.
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
Yeah, didn't I, like, I looked at it last time, I believe.
But I counted up the number
aren't we
of blue
missing a
lights that
body?
were on, including the one Mukuro was in.
It should be 10, and we have 9.
And there were only 9.
Exactly.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
We all know that Svenski is Swedish or Sweden. 9 nights doesn't make sense. The number light should be 10.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
Hur går det med dina gubbmålande då? Eller har du lagt det på is så
That's
länge?
simple.
Det går.
Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right, the key to solving this mystery. Well, we have Sayaka. That's 1. Junko. That's 2. Leon 3rd. Chihiro 4th. Mondo 5th. Oh! Oj, armén är på ingång! Hey there, Rice. How are you doing? Taka 6th and Hifumi 7th. Also, 40k. Celeste 8th. Sakura 9th. And Makuro 10th.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious.
I might as well watch this now, okay. How are you doing, Riceball?
But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
It's a ghost!
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
No.
But if they wanted to do that,
What's up
they
with their
would have
face?
destroyed
What do you
Mukuro's
mean?
body, since they actually killed her.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of weird, to be
And
honest.
yet, Her body was left alone.
I think Chance or Mope said, oh, they're just excited.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
What are you talking about?
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Yeah?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies.
Yes?
That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Oh, wait. Wait. No, no, no. Someone has been killed twice? Can it be that fucking simple?
I got it!
Oh
What
my
about
fucking
it?
god!
The same person was killed twice.
Huh? Killed twice?
But yeah, Diego, we have had one suicide. But wait. So Mukuro died a few days ago, but no one saw that murder or that death. Nej, det var inget mord. Nej, i och för sig DK. Det har du ju faktiskt rätt i. DK saying then it's not a murder, but yeah. And we got that notification that we found a body.
Officially,
my
10
God.
murders have been committed so far.
I'm so
But
lost.
one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Make me think of Seinfeld. You can't overdrive, you can't overdie, but here you can overdie if you get murdered twice.
Murdered and murdered again?
Well, isn't that a James Bond movie? You only live twice?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Come on, Chet, I don't understand.
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Or are you just spoiling things
Could
now?
easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
Mukuro?
It was Mukuro, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on!
Sorry, I just had to say goodnight to a special someone. She was killed as someone else. Come on, yeah, that sounds pretty
Besides,
weird.
who could that someone else even have been?
Ah,
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious.
can we see it in? We saw that. Oh, vad blir det för film, DK? Innan du sticker, vad blir det för film? Men DK, ha det bra, så hörs vi. Och ta hand om dig och familjen. Godnatt med dig. If you look at... So it's a woman. We can establish that, right? And Sayaka was stabbed in the stomach, right? Sakura drank poison. Or took poison. Celeste... Well, she got grilled by Monokuma. And Chihiro got killed by Mondo. Oh, wait. They're trying to fuck with you because Junko died after Sayaka, didn't she? She was trying to hit Monokuma and got speared.
Because Kyoko's totally delusional!
Okay, Monokuma file. Ah! Wait. Blow to the head. Knife, blast. Well, you know, Rice, I made that joke earlier, and yeah, they are really paper thin. And they've been that through the whole game.
Who
It's kind of
is
weird.
this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
What?
Chihiro Fujisaki?
Oh, I just need to shoot it
Mondo
like this. Okay.
Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru?
It has to be Junko.
Hifumi Yamada?
I can't find anyone else.
Celestia Lu... whatever?
Ludenberg.
Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Oh, wait. Thank you for that.
Who is this someone? Was it
Junko Enoshima?
Ah!
No, that's wrong.
Got it. Sorry for screaming.
Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
Exactly, she was
Well,
speared.
remember what happened to her?
And that's why they killed her in the beginning, so you wouldn't remember
She was
that,
impaled
right?
by a bunch of spears. All
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered...
Then the similarities match?
I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm starting to believe. Do you want me to play Parappa the Rapper after this? Would you pop my corn? What the hell?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up.
The only?
That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
So let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears.
In the beginning.
Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
And hey there, Billy.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
And hey, B, or welcome back.
Then, it's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person?
Well, they can't be because then we're back to 15 people. We have seen 16 people in the pictures.
Wait, so then... Yeah, what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Are you guys fucking
Who
kidding
is
me?
it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
We can no, because everything is pointing to that Mukuro is the dead body.
She took Junko's body
It's a ghost.
and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
I don't think so. Mukuro alive? The one that's still alive is Mukuro, but can we really believe it? No, I don't think so. No, there's no way Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. Okay, instead make your argument again, okay. Profile, it could be injury or profile.
The body we found in the garden. It
Yes.
wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
Could be that one.
That's
Because
right.
of the-
She made it look like Junko's body was her.
Well, the Fenrir
so the
Fenrir tattoo.
mastermind's true identity is
Oh.
Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Yeah, we gotta shoot this one. No.
The
so
body we found in the garden. It
Don't try this.
wasn't Mukuro.
Ah! Yes.
No, that's wrong. No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
Exactly.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Could be you. The only one I can think of is Junko, but I don't believe it. There's only one person it could be. Oh my god, I need to... Oh shit. Well, it has to be Junko because she got speared or impaled by spears. Alright, let's think this through. Leon was killed by Monokuma with all those baseballs, right? Hifumi was killed by Celeste. Sayaka stabbed in the stomach. Taka killed by Hifumi. Sakura killed herself. And Mondo was killed by Monokuma. And Chihiro... No, and Chihiro was killed by Mondo. And Celeste was killed by... Yeah, Monokuma. It has to be Junko. But I don't really understand.
Here's my answer.
Did you know
Junko
C
is still alive.
Come
it's
on.
the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
So you're saying that, oh, it's so fucking obvious.
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Is Togami's gonna say now, I'm the one who killed Mukuro. And I'm Junko as well.
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw...
Oh, that's
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it, I gently place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touch her wrist to check her pulse like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I did check absolutely, and I can say for
She
sure...
was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
She's a ghost!
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
But who the fuck is it then? Come on!
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
Well, we didn't see Sakura die.
Too bad,
Well, she had
too
blood
bad.
from her mouth and...
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh my god! What the hell? What's happening?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Well, I have.
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Yeah, what does that
Let's
mean?
assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her, she was dead, I'm sure of it. But how can they have two bodies? Say that Junko and Mukuro died, both of them. How can they have the same scars? Could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It was Junko, but someone else entirely. Hangman's Gambit, okay. Oh, replaced. They replaced them? And a D, please. Ah!
Now I
Did you
understand.
know I'm blind on the right? Come on, Chad! Stop fucking with me.
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Yeah, Mukuro then.
Switched places?
And since they have forgotten everything about all these people, they wouldn't have noticed.
That's right! Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but... that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
But how do they know that? Because their memories were wiped.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
Because we didn't see
Right when she
Mukuro
was
in the beginning,
about
did
to
we?
die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. They switched after death? I don't think so. At the moment... is that even possible? Maybe? I'm gonna go with this one.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
So how's the popcorn rice?
Yes, from the moment we first met.
Yeah, we can't see Mukuro here, can we? And we are only 15 with me. Or including me. So it's not improbable.
If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
But are you using these made or just popping in the microwave, or using corns on the stove?
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
Fuck yeah, that's the right way to go. That's the right way to go, Rice. Welcome back, Moped. You're missing a hell of a
You
ride.
already met her?
I had, like, a normal conversation with her.
Oh no, I had a normal conversation with a person. Holy shit.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was.
Exactly.
So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
If I told you I'm Shads and Shads is C and you didn't know, you would never know. You would never suspect. But we all know that Shads and C are one person.
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from
But
the very
who's the real
beginning?
twin?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure.
Not really sure if
Making
it's
it
Chaz or
look
C's
like
the real
Mukuro
twin.
was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
Yeah, Monokuma is really
I
quiet
think
now.
he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity.
Oh my god, we're gonna get a game over now.
As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refused to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter. Because I've already figured it out. What? He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest thing. What? Because he blew up the body? No? Maybe?
Shoot!
Fuck! Almost. I'm gonna. Ah! Oh, could it be the tar? Maybe? Or maybe. I gotta try the tar. Fuck!
Shoot!
But I don't understand. He tried to hide Junko's. Oh wait! Oh! Oh wait! Didn't Didn't the DVD break while we were watching the DVD? Let's try it.
I got it! While
my
I was in
God.
the AV room,
Oof.
watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster,
It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant the DVD player wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, it looks like it broke. Yeah, I remember this now.
you made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that
Oh.
video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
I know the other one because I've mentioned it on my last stream and this
if
stream.
Makoto saw the real Junko,
I know
it
what
would
it
have been
is.
totally
Oh,
obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
I
That
got it.
whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
Oh yeah, just a fluke. I know it. It's the fucking the group photo. We can't see Junko.
What? What do you want? What? What do you want? Are
What do you want?
sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible.
Oh.
That's impossible!
This should prove it.
Fuck yeah.
The video
fuck
wasn't
is
the
this
only
game?
thing you tried to cover up. You did the
You know,
same
right?
thing with
That's
this
what I've
group
been saying for
photo.
the last 20 hours.
Oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity.
What's so unusual about them?
You can't see Junko's face. Fucking nailed it!
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko, which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe
Xanadu?
everything Makoto said is true.
Because he was so confident.
Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko.
But what about... They've talked about the tragedy that happened 1 year ago. And... I don't understand.
Is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation.
Thanks,
This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this,
Okay.
the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Oh, he's sweat. It's not a game over. He's sweating.
Don't bother
Come on.
trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything. Right now.
Okay. Oh no! 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 I don't want to do this. Fuck. Fucking shit. We arrive at school. Hey. Stomp, blast, dead. What the fuck? Is there something that's obvious? Yeah, this could be that we arrive at the... Yeah, we see the body, okay. Bomb, boom. It has to be this one, right? Bomb, boom, blast. Okay. Knife? This is Makoto, isn't it? It should be this one. Because I can't. Oh, maybe this one. But this is the bathroom. Let's try this. Stomping on Akuma dies. Grabs her. These are the same, aren't they? And they can't... Wait, okay. So they take her from the biolab. Opens the door, holding the body and put up the poster. Walks with her, leave her here. Attack, and that's why when Kyoko comes in? Or is it here maybe? Can't actually see what the... Oh wait, no. Or we switch place, these places, I don't know. Wake up, they come here, and oh, shove the mask on the body maybe?
Here's exactly what happened.
Yeah, let's try that.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko Enoshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place.
But how? How can it be? Well, we've only seen picture of Mukuro, but how can they be so similar?
And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Come on, come on, come on.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko Enoshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue. Until Junko decided to put her body to use.
Hopp it. Är du redo? Ifall att...
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden.
How are you doing, Doom?
She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Sounds nice. So you like this game? Yes!
So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room.
Oh. Sounds cool.
Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Have you played any else visual novels?
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning.
Oh, the Ace Attorney series, okay. I'm gonna play that next. Maybe not right away, but I'm gonna play it. But I'm thinking about the AI Somio files. Have you played that?
This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
It's fucking Junko?
The real Junko Enoshima!
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well,
the Somnium
what do you
files.
have to say to that?
Like Zero said, the Somnium files.
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Oh yeah, the Noner games are really, really good. I like the 999 and the Virtuous Last Reward. Zero Time Dilemma was a bit too much weird for me. The movie was so yeah, it is. I know, Ricewall. I've said that so many times.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
You weren't? Why not, Bloom? I can enjoy the visual novel thing and all the puzzles. Just that the story was kind of bonkers in the end when you played Zero Time Dilemma, and didn't make any sense, to be honest.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
What? I thought we almost was finished. Come on! Are we gonna play maybe 20 more hours? Yeah, the story was a mess at the end of the Noner games. I completely agree. But 999
We have been
and,
waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
but I kind of like the game style of the 999 and Virtuous Last Reward. And why? What's with that voice? And oh my god, what the fuck's going on?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world!
We will reward you.
We've even drawn up the deed already! We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking!
What the fuck is happening?
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No, you're crazy.
Oh, did you think I was being serious?
What?
Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Inoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
What's with the hand? Is it because Monokuma has two faces?
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
She loves smelling her head.
Your face!
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
And everyone loves my monotone voice. It's so fucking amazing. Yeah, exactly right. It almost sounds
I
like a
feel
robot.
like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
Well, she's been on magazine, hasn't she?
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it!
I don't know. They have lost their memories for 1 year, maybe? But everything before that, they should remember.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory.
I didn't say that,
I
Chad.
guess
Come
that's
on.
why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Oh my god! She was talking about Photoshop, didn't she? Yeah, those are totally photoshopped. I'm like, oh my god! But how can they put so much in the beginning so we understand who it is? What the...
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
Oh, was
I'm
she?
me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
But how can it be look so similar? Mukuro is like Junko but cool. The ultimate soldier.
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Say what now?
Twins?
Say what now?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
Are you fucking kidding me? Is this a joke? Guys, come on. Is this a joke? Because didn't Mukuro leave the place to become a soldier? And how do they know that the real Mukuro came back?
So
I don't know.
basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
We hated each other.
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
You see? You're smart and cute, Shads. You're tough and proud.
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
What the fuck is she doing?
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
What the... She wants a Tong family with genocide gel?
Whoa! She's a totally different
Can't
person now!
stop move! She's bored, okay.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself!
Oh my god, what the hell?
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
Fuck you!
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over?
The ultimate wheelchair.
Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well,
Yes, yeah.
I suppose I'd better explain.
What? How many personalities can she have?
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an
Mom,
eye on
sorry,
everyone,
mommy.
things like that.
Yeah, something like
But
that.
after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem.
Yeah, I wonder who's the psycho in the family, the ultimate student or the ultimate fashionista.
She had what I call the three atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
So she just wanted to kill
Being
her?
the utter disappointment that she was, Anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
But why?
Which is precisely why I killed her.
Oh my
To meet
God.
everyone's expectations.
But didn't she tell Sakura to make the first kill? So this doesn't make any sense. So if Junka wanted to kill her sister, then why would they make Sakura try to kill someone first?
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
Becoming
I've
bored.
never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
What the fuck? Oh.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was
my
gonna
God.
happen, that'd be
Yeah.
so boring.
Sorry guys, but this girl is really bonkers.
So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
Stupid brood.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided,
Never stick a
premeditated
dick in
act of
crazy.
betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Oh my god, she's cuter than 102 hours combined. I don't know. Can you imagine combining 102 hours? Wouldn't that look kinda weird? This wasn't supposed to... Why me? Oh.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
Just let the queen back in, come on.
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
But what's with this ultimate despair?
When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
Who is Boruto and what's the English in the what? Who's Boruto?
So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We
What
can
have you
do
clipped now, Mars?
anything.
Naruto. What? Naruto has a son? I don't know. What the fuck are you talking about?
We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
What the fuck, Mars? Are you gonna clip every stupid word I say? Come on.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all.
Is this the sixth personality she has?
We were twins. How could I not be sad?
And mushrooms on her head? What the fuck?
That's why it gets me so excited. Huh?
Can someone please tell me what the fuck's going on?
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it.
I'm a fucking emo. Yeah.
It's like super, 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 super despair.
Fucking conformist.
No, more than that.
Kinda sounds like the emo kids in South Park.
Super, 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 super despair.
What the fuck did you do, Chad? What is going on? What the fuck?
It just feels so good.
It was Chad's, Morris. It was Chad's. Yeah, this just shows why I quit so early as I did. Anime turned to 11.
What
I would
the
say
hell
maybe
is
15.
wrong with you?
And my sister, too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else. She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
Yeah, Hero. I completely fucking agree. This is the first time I agree with Hero. Yeah.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
I don't know, Ricefall. I have no fucking idea.
Master's way more perfect. Cause on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood. Huh? Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Well, seems like they're gonna drag it out for at least 3 hours more.
You haven't
Rice.
even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Yeah, I'm hydrating.
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then, we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken? And those interviews? It must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance day exams!
Wait, did we talk about this earlier? Why don't we just ask Jill?
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things.
A
Do
few
you
other
recall?
things? What the fuck? It shouldn't be the founding. And the class race is just murder, so the motives?
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
A theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme. Monica gave us those DVDs. Can't be love triangles because mine had my family killed. Not internet. Can't be. Human connections.
The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys?
This is gonna be like the trivia maze at the end of Banjo-Kazooie. Hope you kept notes. Wait, Moped, I thought you only played PC. Have you played Banjo-Kazooie?
Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends.
Was the third one money?
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
Yeah, sure.
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill.
You can try and ban him.
But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question!
Oh, I'm not gonna get used to these personalities.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Which one was the second motive? Oh, weird. Okay, yeah. Those embarrassing things. Should be the past.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto
So
got
the
it
third
right
one is
again.
money. Or,
That
yeah,
time,
money.
the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah!
Being exposed as
And
furries.
the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Maybe 4 hours at least.
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Yeah, money. So, greed?
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Tjena Magnus, hur är läget? Hur gick det med Lejonkungen igår?
Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was
$10
money!
million.
Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
What happened then? What was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? Oh, Maikona told everyone that she was a spy? Oh shit. Could be secrets or betrayal. What do you guys think? 1 or 3? Because she kept the secret, but it was betrayal because she was a spy. One. Okay. Well, that was wrong, Morris.
Shoot!
Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3 then.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
You called Crow sweet cheeks? How did he respond to that?
Precisely. You see...
once I revealed Sakura's betrayal. That led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions
Is
now?
that Quark? Moped, you're yanking my chain here, right?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal?
Well, maybe I can
These
hear it.
are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle
Are you
of the
really
road.
sure, Moped?
But of course, those aren't the only
Oh, there's
motives
the
that
queen.
exist in this
Welcome.
world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other,
The
bringing
dead voice
despair
at the
to the
moment, so, yeah.
world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment.
Yeah, but when she makes that baby noise, I can quite hear Quark.
And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Time for Makoto to give Junkie seed of despair. Come on! That's fucking dirty,
Two
Moped.
sides of the same coin, divided by
too
a
dirty for you.
razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Oh. Hey, Rice, he agrees with you.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
Guys, if this is gonna go on forever, I'm not gonna end this today.
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
Mm-hmm. But how?
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Because you're a ghost.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't
But
want to leave.
is she voicing
understand that right?
Monokuma as well?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Who the fuck is this crazy Eddie?
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Should we end it now? Maybe we should end it now. I don't know.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
Yeah, well, see, if it's 2 more hours, I can't do it. I have work
So
tomorrow.
something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say?
I
You
don't-
wanna see what's out there?
I don't want to have another 999 incident when I play for like 8 hours and go to sleep at 4 in the morning.
Ooh, I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Okay. Is this a joke? Come on. Oh my god. Monocuba's head on person? This is a joke, come on. This can't be. Oh my. And everyone says this is a great game. If this is what's happened, come on. This has to be a fucking joke. Oh shit. I can't. No. What the? My fucking god. Come for Monokuma.
The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right? What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
Every day I feel like the world is one step closer to the actually making sense. Yeah, well, like this Sphinx has a Monokuma face, I don't think so, but yeah. But it feels like the Batman and the Joker, like going batshit crazy and just tear everything down.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. Okay. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
But how? You destroyed our memories.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
You're being sarcastic now, Rice, or please explain edgy. And very horny, yes.
I don't remember, ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial!
What? I thought... See, you lied to me. It's gonna be another 2 hours. Oh my fucking god. Mm-hmm.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
Mm-hmm. What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything...
Oh!
This is the end
Fuck!
For all of us! What other
fucking
choice
shit
do we have?
Come on, bitches! What the fuck
You want us to when it comes to that crate, I don't understand. What's the meaning? Is this another one of...
I mean, what am I supposed to...
Nobody can remember anything.
Ass!
No, that's wrong.
Not fudge, it's fuck.
Actually, she might remember.
Beach pudding, I haven't seen Robot Chicken.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
They call her Genocide Jack, but every time she comes on, it says Genocide Jill.
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Uh-oh, she's here.
Dun, da, da, da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer. Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
We don't know, Morris. We don't know. Yet.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Yeah, well, but remember the DVD interview? That they said they would spend their entire lives here? So I'm not really sure.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye, aye! Roger, you got it, Captain!
Turn out the downer rise. It's just really weird and confusing. So many things that hasn't been answered.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
'Cause it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is... now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Come on, guys, be nice to each other.
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago.
A year ago, but we haven't heard about it.
It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
Hey there, Takey World.
Either way, there's no
How are
doubt
you
that it was
doing?
the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history! And as a result, in basically no time flat! The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
What do you know? See, Netflix is gonna get cancelled if they continue.
We
their
already did, and she didn't know anything.
no.
That's why we're
no
asking you.
password sharing.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Yeah, it's a bit too much,
Okay,
Bryce.
okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel.
You're right.
Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic.
But did you guys see that Prime Video came out and said that you can share your password anywhere? So I think if other streaming services does do the same, Netflix will back out of what they're doing right now.
Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another
I'm surprised you
ridiculous
actually got-
story to tell you.
Come on, Moped. I played through 999 VLR and I rage quitted Zero Time Dilemma 3 fucking times. Of course I can get this
It's
far.
the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Yeah, I wonder why. What? 1, 2, or 3, guys. Oh, well, 2.
Correct! Well done, peasant!
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it!
Yeah, we heard you're fucking bored.
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease?
Oh
Getting
my
bored
God.
so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Is this hell? Is this just gonna go on and on and on? And there's not an end to this game, right?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
Is this the ultimate never-ending game?
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
You got fucked up.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. But we found the notebooks. So what's
If
happened?
some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago,
Wait. Does that explain the photo?
then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
But didn't we faint at the beginning of the game?
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
What? 2 years?
Huh? 2
No,
years ago?
no.
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Okay, now we're just talking bullshit. Come on.
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
Yeah, I'm with you on this hero
I understand
again.
why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, You must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
You haven't given us any hints. What the
What
fuck?
are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
You and me both. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right. But why? Why should it end right here? Okay, fuck that. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us was the entire past.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Yeah, Marius, they tell us everything that's gonna happen right
Seriously? This routine again?
now. So why don't they just go on
We've
with
lost
it?
2 years worth of memories?
Oh my god, I lost 2 years worth of donuts?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy.
I don't know, right?
And that
I don't know.
entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
This just becoming more and more ridiculous. What the fuck? Oh my! Jesus Christ! The locked their pocketbook, group photo, karaoke on Headmaster, and
2 years worth of memories.
okay.
I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just
surreal. I got it.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
His notebook.
Everyone's so conflicted.
I got it. I think, but I think.
2 years? I could never lose.
We've been living here for hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school of heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
No! Come
This
on!
is all just
surreal.
Plus, if how freaking old...
Everyone's so good. 2 years? I could never lose.
We've been living here for... Hell no!
I mean, I haven't gone to any... Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Boom.
No, that's wrong. Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even... What the... This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this... I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's Kyoko's.
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it.
I know you're being sarcastic now, Mars, but I fucking hate
But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
Can someone please kill Junko?
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was
She's
your
standing
chance
right
to
there.
build
Just
lasting
hit
friendships,
her
right?
in the face. Come on.
And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
Come on, sorry guys, but get to the fucking point.
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Didn't she say it 2 years ago? Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? Christopher set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was...
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
It's funny because on the PSP version on the left, the image is still. Oh my god, so they just, oh, we're gonna do something else here?
So I don't know much about the details,
Epilepsy.
but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
What the fucking hell?
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
Yes, she's said that at least 3 times now.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
Do they get paid by the word? Come on!
When everyone met for the first time,
They say
it
the
wasn't
same thing over
actually
and over
for the
and over
first time.
again.
Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, But
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school.
Which just makes it more sad because we kill each other?
That's what those
fucking
photos
God.
reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal.
That's fucking
You
sad.
were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
You know what, guys? I don't think I have it in me.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it!
I give it 20 minutes at the most.
All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair! Our plan to bring despair to all mankind!
Yeah, but look at it now, and if I press the X button, I think the if she says something else, the portrait will be still.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Oh my god!
Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst! Everyone was enjoying themselves so much! You were all having the time of your lives!
Yes, B, they are, and I'm getting kind of bored, to be honest. And tired as well.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
Yeah, well, if they're gonna make like a weird or big finish, why drag it out? It won't have the effect that they think they will have.
All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left. And then, something super neat happened!
So that like explains the other classrooms that were broken.
Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! Ah! I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
Will there come a great point where I can just stand
Do
it?
any of you know who that might have been?
It's Junko, the Prime Minister. No, should be a
I
headmaster.
got it!
Because he asked
Could
us if we
only
wanted
have
to
been
stay here.
the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise, to say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
I'm sorry guys, but I think I'm getting a bit too tired and all this talking about the same thing over and over again. I think I won't do this today. Not just a lot to take in, but it's kind of bullshit. Yeah, too much despair for Sarich, that's for sure. And I have work tomorrow, so I really need to go to bed. But we'll see when we will end this. Sorry for ending in mid-sentence, but I'm really tired, to be honest. And I don't see an end to this. But yeah. Thank you for being here, and take care, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.